Aries, welcome to your early June 2022 reading. I think we're going to keep this general and see what comes out. I am just interested to see what Spirit wants to tell you today. Anything they can expect in this next week or so, really just any messages that you have for the Aries who find this. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're finding this reading, it is meant to come to you. Let's see. Okay. Any messages that our Aries need to hear at this time? What do you have for our Aries today? Okay, let's see. So we have these two fear cards come out. That is the Ace of Wands right there, and we have the Death and Upright. Let's get the rest of these kind of organized. Okay, so I do like the energy in these cards, I'll be honest. I think this is really positive so far. Interesting. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse position. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Swords in upright, Seven of Pentacles right there, the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups in reverse position, followed by another five. So the Five of Swords in reverse, interesting. The Hanged Man in reverse position. Then we have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse position, Seven of Wands in reverse position, Two of Wands in reverse. Then we have the wonderful Three of Swords in upright, and then Justice in reverse position as well. I think that initially I'm getting this feeling right off the bat where it kind of feels like maybe you're not getting your karma, and at the same time everyone else isn't getting their karma as well. It's this sort of feeling of like, why am I the only one, right? Like, why am I the one that's not having my success? Why am I the one that's struggling? Why have I not had my good luck come? And for some of you, even a step further, like, why are people who have wronged me, why are they thriving, right? Seems to also be a big fear here. I'm actually really excited about this time in your life. I know that not all of this feels easy because you are going through a death cycle right now, but we love death cycles, you know? We want to have that rebirth. We want to be the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? So I do feel like we have this passionate new beginning for you guys. I think that it's all about mentality, okay? I do think that you're being asked to remove yourself from this Hanged Man right here in reverse. We want to be in this Hanged Man in upright, right? We want to be him looking at the world upside down. We want to be him getting a totally new view on things. And here's kind of one piece of advice that they're saying is that, you know, maybe it's time we pick our battles, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have this Five of Swords in reverse. And I feel like at this point in your life, you're trying to get through some very emotional things. You're trying to get through that so you can have that rebirth we talked about. Maybe now is not the time to work on relationships. Maybe now is not the time to deal with things that we don't need to deal with right now. I honestly feel like we need to have a little bit more of this pick and choose energy. Really, like I said, pick our battles is the important thing, okay? I feel this kind of like, I don't know, some of you may be wanting to go back to school, go to school in general. I feel like we're on this like truth seeking, what path am I supposed to be on, right? It's not that you're going in the wrong direction. It's not that you're not necessarily happy with your path now, but I feel like it's burned out a little bit. Like, we're now looking for maybe what is our dream, what is our passion, right? Ace of Wands, going back to that card. What is it I should be focusing on, right? The tricky thing with being on this Knight of Swords path is that feeling of loss of control right here. And also, even, I'll take it a step further, what if I lose my stability? If I start questioning what I have right now, am I gonna lose everything? Is it even worth going down this path, right? And honestly, take it as it resonates. For some of you, I feel like this is career. For some of you, this could absolutely be love. For those of you in love, take this message as maybe it's time we get out of a cycle with somebody, right? Do you get what I'm saying? I do feel like an opportunity is coming in very quickly, but you might miss it if you don't remove yourself from your head, right? We have to be in that Hanged Man. That is the first thing I would start working on if I were you, Aries, because I just don't want you to miss this train. I know another one will come back, but I want this change to happen for you now. It's not always easy to explore the things that are making us sad. It's not always easy to question where we could have done things differently, but it's going to help get you out of this stuck energy and finally get you that empowerment, the good part of the Seven of Wands that we're looking for, right? Yeah, sometimes Seven of Wands is that victim mentality. Most of the time, though, the Seven of Wands is going to represent that passionate new start. I am empowered. I am ready for the future, right? That is what we're looking for. And this is like kind of an overall message, just going back to the first one, is that don't concern yourself with the karma other people are getting, which I know is sometimes easier said than done because it's like, but I want my karma, right? but they're kind of just saying this message here of like, the universe has got this. Focus on your karma. Focus on your good things coming in, right? Because it seems like, obviously, that is what we are coming into. So that's kind of advice. Let's see more specifically what is coming in the future for you guys. I kind of just feel like we should explore that for just a second, like what energy you are coming into. Oh, and I will take that fly out as a fear card. Okay, we're gonna do one last shuffle for you, Aries. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What is coming in for Aries? What can they expect in this new coming energy? Anything that they can expect coming in soon? Ooh, okay. I like these cards. Okay. Anything else Aries can expect coming in for them? Awesome. And just if you guys will take a second real quick while I'm organizing these, if you guys will hit that subscribe button, it's a great way to support me. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's go over the cards that came out for those of you that like to know. We have got the Devil. Okay, the Moon in reverse position. Interesting. The Tower. That's what I was excited about. I know Tower moments are scary. I know we hear Tower moments come out and we're like, what? But Tower moments are great. Might be my favorite card in the deck, to be honest. The Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Pentacles right there, love it. We have the Page of Swords in reverse position, 2 pages in a row, the King of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Cups, ooh, good for those of you looking for love. 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups reverse, 5 of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse position. I do want to start with this 10 of Cups to clarify for those of you looking for love and those of you not, because it has a double meaning. 10 of Cups to me, we cannot have a 10 of Cups until we have full love with ourselves, right? 10 of Cups is that divine love, it's that full love, it's that all of my cups are filled, all 10 cups are filled. But in order to receive that from somebody, we have to have our cups filled as well. 10 of Cups only goes 2 ways, right? So if somebody's matching me with 10 cups that are filled and I have 5 of them, that's not going to be a 10 of Cups connection. That's going to be closer to 2 of Cups. That's going to be closer to, you know, maybe leading to an 8 of Cups, unfortunately. So if you want, those of you looking for love, if you want that soulmate connection, if you want that 10 of Cups love, let's work on it now, right? What inner child things do we need to heal from? What do we need to work on? Where are we going? Can we trust ourselves, right? These are the questions I would ask myself. Same message for those of you who are not looking for love. This is still a self-love message. Because 10 of Cups also to me represents passion, creativity, right? Especially when it comes to career. Like for instance, my 10 of Cups is doing tarot, right? This is my 10 of Cups. I'm passionate about this. I love this. This is the thing I love to do. But I have to trust myself to be able to follow this career path, right? I had to build this myself. Think of that same energy. What is it that you're passionate about? What fills your cups, right? Because here's the thing. I feel like we think of life as, I can't give up my stability. Oh, I can't do that. You know, I can't go towards my dream right now. I have to wait until XYZ. You know, the reality of living right now, especially in the age of Aquarius, but on this planet in general, is we don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? We have no idea. The best thing we can do is bet on ourselves. We are the only ones that we have the rest of our lives. It's great if we find the one, but we are the one, right? This person who could be the one is the other one. And I just feel like we have to remind ourselves of that sometimes. I do feel like a main focus coming into the future should be equal give and take. We did talk about relationships earlier. This is interpersonal relationships, could be romantic for some of you, just relationships. You need to ask for what you're worth. If somebody has an issue with you asking, hey, I need you to meet me this far, or hey, I'm going to take a step back because this is how you're treating our relationship, right? If they react negatively to a more balanced connection between the two of you, they have shown you their true colors. We got a 2 birds, 1 stone situation. We're standing up for ourselves. We're walking away from people. If we're lucky, they're going to fall into that place. It's great. You really are losing nothing from, you know, speaking up for yourself and defending yourself here. But I know it's easy to talk about it. It's a very different thing to put it in motion, especially for the people that we know are not going to respect those boundaries and needs that we have. I do feel like there's somebody in your life that we are dealing with. This is going to depend on the Aries that I'm talking to. So again, take it as it resonates. You guys will know who I'm talking about. I want to say that they're not always truthful. I want to say that this person maybe struggles with authenticity. More specifically, it's not that they are a liar, but I do consider somebody who isn't genuine to themselves or others as a lying energy. Somebody who is very closed off emotionally, has a very difficult time trusting in others, a very difficult time opening up. They may have trouble speaking and being open in general. Could be somebody very shy as well. I do feel like this is a relationship that you want to keep a very close eye on with the devil, because we don't want to end up in the devil cycle with this person. We do not want to end up in like kind of shackled and chained to this, right? We want to be free of those shackles and chains. I would get on top of this connection sooner rather than later so that we don't end up in that. And then we don't have to go through this gruesome cycle of pulling ourselves out of it, right? So that's just kind of a heads up. Just by the way, sometimes they want to give us those warnings, which is fine. I think that the moon is, the moon in reverse is basically saying that we're coming into a more clear path right now. You know, you've been a little bit lost. It's been like, I know I need to change. I know that I need to do this, but I don't really know where to start. That's where this tower is going to come knock all of that away, okay? The tower is here to be like, listen, we are clearing that smoke and mirrors path. We are showing you the way. But there is a big level of trust with the tower coming in, because as I'm sure you guys know who are involved in tarot, the tower's not fun. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's not a fun card to go through. It's a journey to go through, I should say. I like to describe the tower as thinking of an old city, and they're trying to rebuild the city so that it's better, it's more efficient, it's a happier place to live in. But in the middle of the tower, we just see the old city being torn down, right? We just see the old town. There's a bulldozer going through. We do not see the plans for the new city. Nothing is being built. It's really hard to keep the hope that that new city is going to come. And that's just the place you're going to be in for a while. But also, those times challenge us to remember hope, to remember positivity, to trust in ourselves, which is exactly what we've been talking about this whole time, right? I do think that an offer is coming in for stability. Those of you looking for a career change, even those of you not looking for a career change, I do feel like an opportunity is coming in. I honestly, whenever I get the Page of Pentacles, I would say it's up to you if you want to take this opportunity or not, but I would like to remind you the tail of the page, that he is looking at this pentacle, but here's this one in front of him. Don't be too hyper-focused on the pentacle in front of you. Make sure you're looking at everything around you, right? Okay? But you guys are coming into a new cycle, which is awesome. We love the Wheel of Fortune. I just think that you're still going to be working. I think that the whole working on like inner child issues, those things that we talked about earlier, that is going to be a longer cycle for some of you, okay? So just keep that in mind, but that's okay, because healing is not linear, right? It takes time, and that's okay. You know, I would really just start fighting for your path and fighting for yourself is what I would do. So even if this time feels unbalanced, obviously it will with the tower, just remember that you have yourself, and that's the whole point of all of this. Just one last quick message. For those of you looking for love, this is specifically for my singles. I don't know if we have opportunities coming in necessarily soon, but I do feel like if you're thinking of a reconciliation that is in the works, starting in like the near future. So I would say in the next couple weeks. I'm not saying a reconciliation is going to happen. I'm saying that we're moving in that direction. So that was just for my singles real quick. For my couples, I don't see anything wrong with love, which is great. I'm not feeling anything health-wise you should be worried about. I would look at this next coming time as the building blocks. And I'm telling you, if I were you, I would really focus on that healing, and I would really focus on that self-love. It sounds really silly, but honestly, that's what you're meant to be focusing on right now. So, all right, Aries, that is your check-in for now. We will do another one next week. Make sure you subscribe so you can get updates of when I'm posting. Personal readings you can book in my website. Follow me on TikTok. I do daily readings there as well, and daily lives. Come in and get a personal reading. That is everything I have for you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Aries. Bye-bye.